Calling all social media content creators out there, you could just find yourself a step closer to success through what's called the Bloomr.SG MCN Accelerator program. Now, that program by Mediacorp aims to train and support budding or experienced social-first creators. Sign-ups for the third edition, it's now open, and it runs from July to December. And for more, we have Diogo Martins, who leads Bloomr.SG, and digital content creator Royce Lee in the studio with us today. Gentlemen, it is good to see you here today.
Hi.
Right, thank you so much for coming in too. Diogo, let's start off with you. Bloomr.SG MCN, the Accelerator program, it's hosting its third intake of participants. You're already at stage number 3 from July. How do you rate the success that you've seen so far?
I think overall it's been a fantastically successful program. We started it at the height of COVID in 2020. We had the MCN, we had the Accelerator, and the whole idea was to find the newbies that are in the market, try to teach them how to grow and get them into an advanced way of creating content, right? So anywhere on social media, creating content that can go on TV, can go in cinemas, can be on social. The whole idea being that Singapore has fantastic content creators like Royce, and we wanted to showcase and teach them and give them as many tools as necessary for them to grow and have that creativity be seen by a lot of people around the country and the region.
All right, Royce, you have taken part in the Bloomr.SG MCN Accelerator program. And as you mentioned, as Diogo mentioned, you have had considerable success as well, a measure of success. How did Bloomr.SG MCN Accelerator actually help you? Give a very concrete example.
I think for aspiring content creators, it's a great platform to get your content monetized. Most content creators, their aim is to get their content monetized, unless, of course, you're from an affluent background. But anyway, but yeah, definitely for me, is to meet a network of like-minded individuals, content creators out there who can collaborate with me, because you're as your own individual. But if you can meet several others who can have that kind of synergy, you can actually create a better content, bigger sparks.
Right. I mean, it's important to be able to make money, to monetize it, but it's not so easy necessarily to sort of find the right path that's suitable for the product that you're putting out there. Diogo, this year you've got this new program, Bloomr.SG, the incubator program, that's been launched. Tell us about that. I mean, does it ask for sort of more skills, more opportunities for the participants?
You definitely need to be at a different level as a content creator to be selected to be a part of the incubator. The incubator is basically the next iteration of what the accelerator is. So you grow through classes, through training, and then we see, okay, we're at the stage that we think as Mediacorp and as Bloomr that we can bring you to the market. We try to figure out how to expand your capabilities, try to teach you new tools so the monetization makes sense, for example. And we also try to figure out what partners can we bring to you, what partners can you collaborate and create content with, and basically grow as your audience as well.
So you say that they need to be at another level, but what determines that, though?
Other than a very thorough talent selection process, we look for the type of verticals that the creators like Royce create content in, right? Try to see the type of clients that they've had in the past few years, the type of client management that they've had, try client satisfaction. Of course, then see potential for growth and everything else that we look at from a talent perspective that we think that has another 10, 20, 30 years of potential in the content that
Royce,
they make.
So Diogo has answered his half of the question, which is, I was going to ask you, what have you got from being one of just the only six content creators in this Bloomr.SG Incubator program? He's told us what he expects that program to offer to content creators like yourself. But for you, you talked about monetizing. Apart from that, what have you gotten from this next level type program?
I think it's definitely an honor to be selected as one of the 6 in Singapore. And finally, I got recognized after doing content creation for a while already. It's like, thank you so much for acknowledging me and my, I guess, some form of success, I guess. So I guess it's important for me to get out of the program some training and some platform that I can voice out a lot more of my work, a lot of my ideas. And I think it's great that it's definitely great that I can definitely give back to the platform in many ways. I can give back to many of the juniors who will be on the Accelerator program. How is it like from beginner until now that I can grow as well?
Right. I mean, you're part of the incubator program, and it sounds like you've already had so much experience with this. But what will you hope to leverage from this particular program?
So before content creation, I still am an events host. So I hope to do more hosting, especially with Mediacorp. So a lot of the producers out there, please, hey, Channel 8, Channel 5, anybody bilingual? Hi, hello. Yes.
All right. A final question that either of you can take. If you look online, there's just what makes you different? What makes you better? Very quickly, you and then you. What makes it really different? Content.
For a content creator,
Yeah.
to have a voice, to have a perspective, to be authentic in the way that they transmit their conversations and the content that they produce, right?
Okay. Very quickly, how do you think you have been authentic?
Always be yourself. Don't be afraid to say your real thoughts. It may be sometimes out of the norm, but out of the norm is what makes you you, okay? That's great.
Just go for it.
Be real. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Diogo Martins, a lead Bloomr.SG and digital content creator, and very vocal one, Royce Lee. Thank you. Yeah.